This is the Significance Release Guide. This is based on the Sedona method questions. That means that these questions are hypothetical and you answer them in this order. With the first question, you answer yes. The second question, you answer now. And then we see what that feels like. Doing it this way will allow you to mentally and emotionally open up to new possibilities and new options as you release significance from other things. Now, what is significance? It is the meaning that we give a person, place, or thing, or an experience in our lives. When we remove that meaning, then it tends to reduce the stress and anxiety our brain puts on it because it's no longer significant or relevant to our survival. So here we go. Now, if you could, would you open up to letting go of any significance you've placed in this person, place, or thing? And if you could, when would you let that significance go? Now, how does that feel? Now, if you could, would you let go of any significance you've placed in that person, place, or thing? And if you could do that, when would you do that? And check in with yourself and see how that feels. Now, if you're finding some resistance to it or it's too much to let go of that significance, the meaning that you've put into this, ask yourself this question. If you could, would you let go of 10% of the meaning or significance that you give to this person, place, or thing? And if you could do that, when would you do that? And check in and see how that feels. See, releasing significance is simply a cognitive process. I say simply because that's where it's at. That doesn't mean it necessarily is easy. So it's okay if this is difficult or if it doesn't click. So here's another set of questions. If you could, would you let go of the importance that you place on this person, place, or thing? And if you could do that, when would you do that? And how does that feel? And here's some different kinds of questions that can help you break out of this a little more. If you could, would you accept the possibility that their approval is not that significant? If you could do that, when would you do that? And how does that feel? If you could, would you open up to the possibility that their approval and rejection and love does not define your value? And if you could do that, when would you do that? And how does that feel? Now, sometimes we're going to experience a shift with these questions, a positive one or a negative one. That's okay. That's normal. Now, if you're having a positive shift, this question can help you amplify and anchor it. If you could, would you trust that this positive shift is aligning you with your true value, your true experience of reality? And if you could do that, when would you do that? How does that feel? Now, let yourself repeat this process a few times. Just let this sink in and let's see what it does. This concludes the Significance Release MP3.